Good morning, hello, and welcome to This Date in History, aka TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred to date in years past, both recognized by other historians, but mainly things we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. The sources of this information come from the Smart Device application, Today in History, What Happened Today in History, Historical Calendar, and the website onthisday.com. For links to those sources and music done by Carrera and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar of the description below. Anyway, I am Xander, and today I'm joined by...
Mr. Carrera.
Yeah, the shirtless wonder himself. The guy
Yes,
who made the music that we hear in the background. Well, of all the shows, all the different tracks and all that stuff. Anyway, today is Tears' Day, aka Tuesday, February 14th, 2023. So, let's jump on into the history today, shall we? Oh, where is the history? Here it is, over here. Okay.
There it is.
Yep.
Hold on, let me make my screen bigger so I can read. There we go.
Alright, I'm actually, I'm adjusting the size of my browser here. There we go. We're going to start us off in 842. Do you want to start us off today?
Yeah. 842, Charles II and Louis the German signed the oaths. I should have paused there, sorry. Signed the oaths of Strasbourg at a pact uniting their armies in fights against their older brother Lothar.
Oh, wow. So...
That's some crazy stuff there.
Political maneuvers, armies fighting a family squabble.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, speaking of squabbles.
Excommunicated, huh?
Yeah.
Henry IV excommunicated. 1076, Pope Gregory VII, here we go with sevens again, excommunicates Holy Roman Emperor Henry IV for the first time.
Wow.
How many times were there?
Let's check this out. How many times was Henry IV excommunicated? Twice.
Oh, wow.
All right.
He came back in the second time, said, all right, let's see.
They're just like, nope.
That's some tenacity, though, bro. I can't read the top. What is this?
Black Death.
Okay, Black Death. In 1349, 900 Jews are burnt alive in Strasbourg, and similar number banned from the city after being blamed for the spread of the Black Death.
Yeah.
Is that the Black Plague?
Yeah, the bubonic plague, the Black Death.
Yeah.
They blame the Jews for it.
Oh, I mean, that's what everyone does, right?
Yeah, they always blame the Jews. So
Like,
I just blame
God.
Canada. Like I take a page out of South Park's book, blame Canada. So
Oh, that's the whole song, yeah.
yeah. 1540, Emperor Charles V entered Ghent without resistance and he executed rebels. Wow, so they let him in and he still killed them. That's not nice.
Oh, war's not nice, so.
True. We got some Polish history here in 1610. Polish King Sigismund III forged Dmitry II and Romanov family signed covenant against Tsar Vasily Shuisky. Huh. Okay. So.
What? Okay, we're gonna change from Canada to Poland. We'll just blame them.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, I kind of feel like the aftermath of a cricket article right now. I don't know what I just read. So. We got the Chronicle of Andean History and Spanish Rule, 1615. Peruvian nobleman Felipe Guaman Poma de Ayala wrote to offer Spanish King Philip III his newly completed Chronicle of Andean History and Spanish Rule, now only indigenous Indian viewpoint to survive, Danish National Library. So...
Yeah, I'm gonna need, wow, okay. Okay, I got it. I had to actually read it myself.
Okay.
Sometimes when people speak, I'd kind of zone
off. So
off.
it's not just me, because I was wondering if it was my hangover because I'm not understanding what I'm reading, or if I'm just stupid, but apparently it's not just me, so that's good. King William III, 1689, English Parliament placed Mary Stuart and Prince William III on the throne. Huh.
Okay.
Okay. And right back to you if you want.
First Lord of Treasury. I guess this is Britain, yeah? 1743, Henry Pelham becomes British first Lord of Treasury.
Huh.
So he took care of the silver
And the gold, and the copper, and all
and
that stuff.
the brass,
And the nickels. The nickels.
the nickels. Earth wobble. This is actually cool sounding.
Yeah.
1747, astronomer James Bradley presents his discovery of the wobbling motion of the Earth on its axis to the Royal Society of London. And 2 days later, he was hung.
He was?
No, I'm just you introduced science to anybody back then, it was like, you're a witch.
I mean, like, I thought for half a second that you, like, looked ahead and checked out his death date. So that, because, like,
No.
stuff like that has happened. I'm just like, oh, no.
No, just like every, especially like the 1500s and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You came up with anything that went against God, it was like, no.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. But, like, all the way back then, they were talking about, the Earth is wobbling and everything, which it does, And,
It had to been, there's got to be something stationary. He was looking out into space to figure out the wobble.
Not necessarily, especially because they're in the UK. If you think about it, during the winter, they get very, like a lot less sunlight and such during the day, because the Earth is moving and such. So like.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, because our sun goes from like the middle, like south, it moves to like a southwest and southeast like area. Weird.
Yeah. The more north or south you go, like the closer you get to the poles, the longer the days get or the nights get, depending on what time of year you're at. Because literally, like up in the North Pole, half of the year is sunshine, and the other half is nighttime. Like,
yeah, I mean, like right in the beginning and right in the end, they'll see just the crest of the sun, and then it goes away. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
That's some crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm. But see, like, that's what happens when people, like, just stop and think about stuff. Like, like, why... Pardon me. Like, why are the days shorter during the winter? Because the Earth is tilted farther away from the sun, at least, where you're physically at on the Earth. On the equator, it doesn't much matter, really. But, yeah. Anyway, let's move on up to 1777.
More. Look at this, 777. 1777, U.S. Congress commissions Benjamin Lincoln, a major general in the Continental Army.
Huh. That's an interesting name, Benjamin Lincoln.
Benjamin Franklin and Lincoln, just chunk them together.
Yeah.
So I guess they both slept with prostitutes a lot?
Huh. Well, this one's interesting. Actually, both of these are interesting. 1778 and 94.
Okay. Would you like me to read both?
Yes, please.
All right. 1778, Stars and Stripes arrives in foreign port for the first time in France.
Yeah, so that's our flag. So the first time our flag was being flown. So.
Was there like, I guess it would be that's cool though. Hell yeah. 1794, first U.S. textile machinery patent granted to James Davenport, Philadelphia.
All right.
And that's in Pennsylvania.
Yes, it is.
If you want to know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, textile machinery. Like, that's, like, pretty interesting. Like, I wonder if he's the inventor of the Davenport. The furniture piece?
Yeah.
Actually, hold on a second. Who invented the Davenport? The first Davenport desk was made by upscale British furniture maker Gillows of Lancaster, commissioned by Captain Davenport. The details of Davenport's life, including his first name, have been lost to history, but it is known that he was the captain of a ship, which is why the design also known as a ship. Huh. Or a ship desk, I guess.
What year was it?
It's not telling me the year, but let's see here. Let's see. I'm not
1800s, late 1800s.
When was the Davenport invented? 1802. Oh wait, no, that's Thomas Davenport. All right, well, um,
It
well,
said late 1800s on the thing.
oh, it did.
That's second, yeah.
Oh, uh, okay. I'll take your word for it. I don't see it. But
You,
yeah. Anyway, you want to take this next one, 1797?
yeah, I'm just sitting here in the woods with my gun out. I'm good. 1797 or 17, excuse me. 1797 Battle of Cape Saint Vincent. British fleet under Admiral Sir John Jervis defeats larger Spanish fleet under Admiral Don Jose de Cordoba. Jesus, a mouthful. I had to take a breath during that.
Some of these names, man.
E. Ramos during Cape Saint Vincent, Portugal, or near Cape Saint Vincent, Portugal. Captain Horatio Nelson distinguishes himself.
All right.
Wait, was he even part of the? Hold on.
Horatio Nelson, he must have been part of the battle. Like he
yeah, like out of nowhere, they just mentioned this guy.
Yeah, Horatio Nelson. Oh yeah, this guy. I know one of him. One of Great Britain's great war heroes, Nelson was a victor of many battles of the Napoleonic Wars.
Oh wow.
All right.
Excuse me.
Gonna move on up here to 1803. Chief Justice John Marshall declared that any act of a U.S. Congress that conflicts with the Constitution is void.
Yeah, if he was alive today.
Oh man, he'd be having a field day. Dude, McCarthy, Senator McCarthy should come back. Like, not the one we have today. I'm talking about McCarthyism, the whole anti-Soviet thing, all that. We need that back really badly. So, discovery of Lake Tahoe. Hey, 1844, John C. Fremont and his party became the first Europeans to discover Lake Tahoe during his second expedition through the American West. Yeah, Tahoe is not that far from here, actually. Like, a couple of my cousins go there every now and then, to go, play in the water and whatnot.
So that's a natural lake. I think, I'm not sure if it's the majority of lakes in the U.S., but there's a lot of lakes that I think there's only 2 natural lakes in Texas. One is Caddo, and I can't think of the name of the other one, but yeah, it's weird.
That's strange. It's a state as big as Texas. There's only 2 natural lakes. That doesn't seem right. That can't be right. But yeah, Tahoe is a natural lake, and what's crazy is that you can there's mountains up by it, so you can be skiing in the morning. And then jet skiing in the afternoon, California.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, California physically is a wonderful place. It's just all the people and the politics have completely ruined it. But it's the only place, to my knowledge, that you can literally be in the ocean surfing waves in the morning, and then be up on the powder snowboarding in the afternoon. It's wild. So. Anyway, we're going to move on up here. The oldest photo of a serving U.S. president, 1849 in New York City, James Knox Polk, became the first serving U.S. president to have his photograph taken specifically by Matthew Brady. And this is the photo, I believe. So this is the oldest photo of a sitting U.S. president.
I've seen that picture before.
Everybody
It actually looks really cool, though.
It does.
Yeah. That's amazing, just think about that, and then where photography has come since then. Yeah. But to me, that just looks beautiful and brilliant. Amazing things they were doing in the 1800s. People don't even realize.
Well, here's something interesting. 1855, Texas was linked by telegraph to the rest of the U.S. with the completion of a connection between New Orleans and Marshall in Texas. All right.
Marshall, Texas, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we also have 1859, Oregon was admitted as the 33rd state to the Union. All right.
Welcome, Oregon.
Yeah. I'm going to take this next one here before we turn back over to you. 1862, Galena, the first U.S. ironclad warship for service at sea, was launched in Connecticut. Huh. And the ironclad, of course, was like, a boat traditionally
Yeah.
built out of wood, but then they clad it in iron, for armor and whatnot. So.
Yeah, that. I'm not gonna get into that. Anyways, where we at here? 18. Oh, we're going down to the main ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I actually do 1894 above it, right there.
All right, go for it.
That's awesome. 1894, Venus is both a morning star and evening star.
And here I was thinking Venus was a planet or a goddess.
Yeah. What are they talking about? This is science.
What's the jingle? I'm your Venus. I'm your desire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God dang, dude, you messed me up in the head there, and now I can't think of the actual melody. Let's see. Importance of being earnest. 1895, Oscar Wilde's play "Importance of Being Earnest" premieres at St. James Theatre in London.
Huh.
It was in London.
London. You a Zionist. Yeah.
Let's see. This is a historic event. So in 1896, Austro-Hungarian Zionist Theodore Herzl publishes their Judenstaat, the Jewish state. I guess "stat" means state.
Mm-hmm.
Encouraging Jews to purchase land in Palestine. Oh, okay.
That's
I see
funny.
what's going on here.
That's funny. They don't say Israel, despite today they're constantly saying, "Oh, Israel's always been there." No, it hasn't. They freaking came in and invaded. So.
Yeah, the Israelites for the longest time were nomadic, like.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Actually, remind me after the show. I have a video I'd like you to see involving Israelites, Palestinians, and all that stuff. So.
All right.
Why don't you take the sports history here?
Thank you. We're me and Xander, Alex here. We're just the worst at sports.
Yeah.
I don't know why. 1896, George Lohmann takes a hat trick for England versus South Africa, 8-7 for inning, their lowest ever.
Apparently, there's a hat trick, and I know that's an NHL thing. It's a hockey thing. But
Yeah.
apparently they have that in cricket too, and I know even less about that.
Oh, and it's I didn't even read it was cricket. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Every time cricket, and we're sitting there, what?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it says here George Lohmann was a cricket medium-pace bowler, which whatever the hell a bowler is. Usually it means bowling and pins, but it's something to do with cricket and bowling and the wickets, and I don't know. Anyway.
The lemony snickets?
Yeah. 1899, U.S. Congress began using voting machines. Wow. Yeah. All the way back then.
Was it, I guess, they had to be punching it, like punch cards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But,
Yeah.
it's still, like a mechanized system. So.
That's cool, though.
Yeah. Actually, this is interesting. You did this one here, with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I see here, 1896, Theodor Herzl's Der Judenstaat, the Jewish state, was published, as you said, proposing a Jewish homeland as a means of escaping anti-Semitism in Europe. I don't know why I don't know why they made two articles saying the exact same thing, but providing a little bit more information in one of them. That's weird. Anyway.
Wait, 18... Oh, okay.
It's the same thing, same exact day.
Well, you gotta, look at it. Just in 40 years, he was right.
No, this is 1896, 1896. It's the same exact thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that.
In 40 years. Well, yeah.
In 40 years, he was actually right.
Yeah. So, but actually, anti-Semitism has nothing to do with Jews. Being an anti-Semite is being against Shem, which has nothing to do with the Jewish religion. So, yeah, that's part of the video I want to show you after today. Anyway, we're going to move on to 1903. President Theodore Roosevelt signed a bill into law establishing U.S. Department of Commerce and Labor. Huh.
Hmm.
And we got 1918, Harold R. Atteridge and Sigmund Romberg's musical Sinbad, starring Al Jolson, opened at the Winter Garden Theater in New York City, running for 164 performances. That's not bad.
Hey, man, they were doing good then.
Yeah, that's actually on the lower end, because there's been several articles where like they've had 1,000, even 2,000 performances.
I was on one of your shows that was like that.
Oh. Yeah.
It was like 880 something shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1924, Thomas J. Watson renamed the Computing Tabulating Recording Company (CTR) as International Business Machines (IBM).
That's cool.
Yep. That just makes
and
you
no
wonder,
one knows.
Like, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, no one now even knows what IBM is. So.
Well, IBM, twice a day, sometimes.
I mean, I think Lenovo took over the ThinkPads, so.
Yeah, but no, that makes me wonder because whenever companies change their name, they do all the rebranding. That makes you wonder, why are they rebranding? There's always a reason, one of the more recent ones was when Facebook changed their name to Meta. But prior to that, Google reorganized themselves and created the Alphabet Corporation, which is a corporation that now owns them. But it's controlled by the same people who were controlling Google before it. So they just move things around, And like one of the banana companies that was, it's still around today. I think it's Chiquita Bananas or something. But they were around during the Banana Wars from like 150 some odd years ago when all the slaves were revolting, and they brought in in Central South America. They brought in the military and just started murdering people and forced them at gunpoint to get back to work. And then
Holy shit!
Yeah, and then they just renamed themselves in order to dodge the blame. It's like, oh no, that wasn't us. That was those guys. It's like, you're the same company but with a different name. Yeah, that's right. We have a different name, new image, new company. Ha ha ha! Rebranding. Sweep it under the rug.
Same thing as recently with Blackwater. They changed their names 3 times now.
Yeah.
They went to Blackwater to Z, XE, and then I don't know what they're called now. But if anyone remembers all that, the rapings and the crazy shit they were doing over there.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Anyway, back to you, sir. 1928.
Olympic gold. That's my nickname. 1928. Klaus Thunberg of Finland wins his 2nd gold medal of the games and 5th career title when he takes out the 1500 millimeter. What? Meter. Sorry. Speed millimeter. Sorry. Speed skating at the St. Moritz Winter Olympics.
It's a sporting event, not a round size.
Bro, I'm just bubble-headed apparently today.
Well, Klaus Thunberg, I wonder, and he's from Finland as well, so I wonder if he has any relation to Greta Thunberg.
I would have no idea, but I love his helmet.
That's an interesting hat. It kind of looks like, like the little things you put at the end of like turkey legs for Thanksgiving, those little chef hat looking things.
To keep it from browning too much on the thin part?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's probably an actual name for him, but...
Yeah. Well, I do know that the fancy metal thing, over like, fancy dishes, that's called a cloche. So, I don't know why I have that knowledge, but I do.
Okay. Well, we'll roll with it.
Yep.
Al Capone, public enemy number 1. He's just trying to bring some drinks to his people, bro. Well, 1929, St. Valentine's. Oh my God.
Yeah.
St. Valentine's Day massacre in Chicago. 7 gangsters killed, allegedly on Al Capone's orders.
Yep. We've talked about this the past couple of days several times.
This has been brought up, yes, multiple times now in the last 48 hours.
Yep, and here it is.
Also, that they reached all the way down here to Fort Worth, Texas.
Huh.
And there's a restaurant that's on a hill down one of our major highways. And it's got, when the police would come in for a speakeasy check, if he was here, he had his own tunnel that went out the side of the hill and down, and he had a car parked ready to go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He was ready.
Yeah, he was ready. So in 1931, film release. Let's see. The original Dracula, cool. Film starring Bela Lugosi as the how do you
titular?
Titular. Jesus. Yeah, there we go with the. Anyways, titular vampire is released.
Dracula, I want to suck your blood. Blah 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 blah.
Oh man, can I get you a cloak, dude?
Of course.
I just need to get you a cloak.
We got some film and TV history. 1939, Victor Fleming replaced George Cukor as director of the film Gone with the Wind. That's interesting. You don't hear about a director shift, in the middle of a production.
There's been several with movies lately.
Yeah.
I think James Gunn was one of them. I mean, I might be wrong, but there was a few that I read or heard about recently.
Yeah. Welcome back, Sohan. 1945, the second day of the bombing of Dresden by Allied air forces. We were talking about this yesterday. Dresden was mercilessly bombed, during World War II, and apparently we're bombing them again. So the day after. And we also
we had to let them know.
Yep. We got some sports history. 1951, Sugar Ray Robinson defeated Jake LaMotta and took a middleweight title.
Sweet deal.
Yep.
Hey, his name is Sugar, but he ain't that sweet.
1954, Senator John F. Kennedy appeared on Meet the Press. Huh. Senator John F. Kennedy. So before his presidency.
Ask not what you can meet.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
That's a strange accent.
Yeah. And then,
is this mine?
Yep, go for it.
Film and TV history. 1962, U.S. First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy conducts White House tour on TV. Is that the first one?
Yes, U.S. First Lady. Jacqueline Kennedy, wife of John F. Kennedy, talking about Kennedy. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a cool segue.
Uh-huh.
Another film release here. 1963. 8.5 film directed by Federico Fellini, starring Marcello Mastroianni and Claudia Cardinale, is released. Academy Awards Best Foreign Language Film, 1964.
Nice. The way you said it sounded like a song. Marcello Mastroianni.
Yeah, I was telling you that before we started. My sing-songy voice starts coming out. Oh. One of the most talented peoples here. Music single. 1964, British pop music duo Peter and Gordon released a single, A Word Without Love, written by Sir Paul McCartney, credited to Lennon and McCartney.
Was he knighted?
Yeah.
Oh.
I believe so. Yeah.
I think he was too. So I'm just gonna take that.
Well, I mean, if they're gonna knight piano player
Jean-Luc Picard.
Yeah, Jean-Luc Picard. We can go with that too.
Yeah.
Stage actor.
Yeah.
1966, Wilt Chamberlain breaks NBA career scoring record at 20,884 points. That's almost as many people he slept with.
Dang. So
Gotcha.
He was scoring on the court and off it. Here's what you're saying.
Oh, yeah. There's he kept count.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh. You better put some respect on it or they'll cancel you.
1967. Go for it.
Okay.
I think it's your turn still. So.
1967, Aretha Franklin records her first single, "Respect," at Atlantic Studio in New York City. Her rendition of Otis Redding's tune becomes Billboard Song of the Year, 1967. 1967. Let's just keep adding the. Let's just keep repeating things.
Yeah. RESPCT. Good song.
You know, that's actually sad that one of the biggest songs in the world was written by Otis Redding, and everyone only knows of him as like just 2 songs. So
yeah,
that's kind of weird. I mean, great musician, and so was she. So
I mean, like, you know, like that. It just goes to show, like, it doesn't matter what you do in life. If you don't get the publicity, you might as well not do anything at all. You know?
Willie Nelson wrote "These Boots Are Made for Walking" by Patsy Clyde.
Willie Nelson, of all people.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, I mean, a lot of people cross, like, you know, they like each other, and I'll write a song for you.
All right, that's a good song too. So.
Yeah.
1971, the 13th Daytona 500. Richard Petty won his 3rd Great American Race. Went on to win the inaugural Winston Cup title. All right.
Go fast. If you ain't first, you're last.
Yep. 1971 as well. Richard Nixon installed secret taping system in the White House. Ooh, that's not
good. Yeah, he installed a lot of secret taping systems.
Yep. Watergate. So.
Why was the gate wet? I don't understand. I get it. I know what it is.
I was gonna make a Bill Gates joke, you know.
Oh.
So, like, there's a reason why he's trying to screw the whole world and why he named his company Microsoft. So.
Oh, got you.
1972, John Lennon and Yoko Ono co-hosted the syndicated The Mike Douglas Show for an entire week in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And if you didn't know, that Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is in the eastern side of the United States.
It is. You are correct. And then right back to you. We got a boxing title fight for you to cover.
1973, Muhammad Ali beats British heavyweight boxing champion Joe Bugner by unanimous points decision in 12 rounds at Las Colinas Convention Center. That's a lot of rounds, baby.
What convention center?
Las Colinas, because I'm reading this like I'm in Texas.
Oh.
Las Vegas.
Oh, Las Velinas. Never heard of that.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yep. I was like, one of us is having a stroke. I don't know who.
It's me. It's me. Trust me. Like, okay. I just mouth farted out that whole thing.
For a second, I thought you were trying to say San Dimas.
He beat him at like some convention center somewhere. I don't know. Who cares?
Oh, this is interesting. 78. Huh.
Okay, 1978. First micro on a chip, patented by Texas Instruments. We build all your electronics for your bombs, baby.
Micro on a chip, though. What is that? Microchip? What
microchip.
The hell does that mean?
Microchip.
Huh.
It's they just shortened it for the actual way it processes information. Yeah, they're small.
Yeah.
What's in your phone, basically?
Yeah. Well, hell, like I mentioned this before, went over to San Diego a couple years back and took a tour on the aircraft carrier there, and they had an example, because that carrier had actually served in World War II, and they had an example of the evolution of the technology from when that ship was built, through the computing like history and everything, and you had like this big like stuff, and then like it just got smaller and smaller and smaller. It's like, oh yeah, like this huge thing is like 1 gigabyte, and then now you have like this little thing which is like a petabyte, and it's just like, oh my god. So
wow.
Yeah.
Music history, huh?
Yeah, your turn.
1980, revival of Leonard Bernstein and Stefan, I guess, Sondheim And Jerome Robbins' musical West Side Story opens in Minskoff Theater, New York City, runs for 341 performances.
That's not
Which,
bad.
I mean, they still, I mean, it's not theirs, but somebody does it pretty much every year since then.
Yeah. And every time I see this picture of Bernstein, like he has his conductor's one, like right here, like he's giving a finger. You know, it looks like
Yeah,
he's
right
giving a
between
finger.
his index and the,
Yeah. Huh. That's weird. Like every time I see that, I get reminded of like that one picture of Obama, doing the flip off. You've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, you got
Uh,
Olympic gold here.
yeah, it's my name. 1980 Soviet cross-country skier Nikolay Semyatov, I guess, wins first of third gold medals at the Lake Placid Winter Olympics when he takes out 30K event. Also wins relay and 50K gold. Okay.
All right.
Wow.
So that has to be the other two gold medals. It says this is when he won the first of his 3 gold medals, and then he went on to win these other 2 things. So that has to be the other 2 gold medals there.
Wow, he took on some stuff training for 3 events. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, like if anybody's gonna get gold, in winter stuff, it's gonna probably be like Finland, Norway, Russia, or Canada. So.
Yeah.
We got the Daytona 500, 1982, the 24th Daytona 500. Bobby Allison won with a margin of victory over Cale Yarborough, an impressive 23 seconds, more than half of a lap. Wow.
That's back then. That's they were slow. They got super fast, and now they've governed them again. So.
Oh, you want to see something ridiculous? Rose Bowl, Stadium car race. Yeah, here we go. Check this out. Like the Rose Bowl, out here in California, whatever it's called. Apparently they host a racing event on there, and look at how little that is.
Yeah, it looks like the dirt tracks. Is that a dirt track?
No, it's paved.
Is it paved?
Well, this is dirt, but it's paved.
I can see the other picture. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's paved. But it's just you can't get, up, you can't even get 30 miles per hour before you have to slow down and take a turn. So this just looks like, a slot car racetrack. It's so small.
I wonder if they're using little sprint cars, like the small with the wings. Oh, no, they're using, holy shit.
No, that's
wow.
Daytona.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah, no, that's something else. Because, you can see that the track is well inside, there's seating. And this, you can't see any seating on the other side, so that's not that. But
you can't tell you can't see it, but if you look at that Daytona picture, and you see that there's a curve on upwards, you know what angle that is?
Oh, you're talking about what's the word?
The crest or whatever, whatever going up to the top.
Banked.
I don't
it's
know.
Banked.
Bank, yeah. It's usually 45 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, and then some of them are even pushing the 90-degree angle like crazy, because the cars are going so fast. It makes them push down to the road and get more grip.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on up here. Got some Olympic Games in 1984. Britain's Jane Torval and Christopher Dean famously dominated the ice dancing at the Sarajevo Winter Olympics. Performed to Maurice Ravel's Bolero in a free dance routine. Record 9 of 9 perfect scores for artistic impression. Nice. Well, we got an album release, 1985. Whitney Houston, debut album by Whitney Houston. It was released. Grammy Award Best Pop Vocal Performance, Female, 1986. Billboard Album of the Year, 1986. So, wow.
Nice.
All right. Back to you, sir.
Where are we starting here?
88.
Okay, there we go. Alfredo Stroessner, re-elected president of Paraguay.
All right.
Huh. Cool. I guess. Was he a good guy? 1988 PGA Seniors Championship Men's Golf, PGA National GC. I don't know what GC stands for.
Golf course.
Oh, okay. Good job. South African Gary Player, cool. His name is Player. Wins his second of 3 event titles by 3 strokes from. Would you say that
Chi-Chi.
Rodriguez?
Yeah. That's what would happen if Goku was never around. Chi-Chi would have married a Mexican or something. So that comment's gonna get me canceled.
Yeah, the show ends now.
It's like, no, I'm making an anime joke. Calm down.
You just get bumped off your stream.
That's happened before, actually, several times. So.
Supreme Leader. 1989 Supreme Leader of Iran. Okay, we're just gonna... Ayatollah Khomeini?
Very good.
I should know that name because I've seen it a million times. Issues fatwa calling... How do you say it? Fatwa?
Fatwa?
Yeah, I guess. Calling for the death of Salman Rushdie.
Salmon Rushdie. Wow.
And his publishers, due to his novel Satanic Verses, a bounty is also placed on his head.
Dang.
How did he balance a bounty like on his head for that long? Like,
well,
I can barely stand up straight.
Well, if you see, he's balding, so like, you know, all he has to do is like, you know, like slap on some Velcro, you know, and then you're good. So.
Yeah, and then just you can kind of spike up the sides of your hair with some Gorilla Glue. Yeah.
Oh God.
Have a little table.
Please do not put Gorilla Glue in your hair like that one chick. Like, do you remember that? She didn't have any like hair mousse or whatever to style her hair, so she put Gorilla Glue in it, and then she couldn't get it out, and then she sued Gorilla Glue and she won. Like, I know, right? I know, right?
Good Lord. Oh, people, hey, everybody that's watching this, we're just going to go ahead and put a warning label on this, or a warning verbal label on this stream. Do not do stupid shit.
Yes.
Coffee is hot.
Yes.
Gorilla Glue sticks to everything. Yeah. Don't eat Tide Pods. Stop it.
God, what is wrong with people?
I don't know, man.
Like every now and then, like I get reminded of all this stuff, and then I just weep for humanity. Like, we are not going to make it.
We are slowly, actually. You know, they thought we were at mass. What's it called?
Population.
Yeah, like our population. Like we're just not. No, dude, the kids are just taking themselves out. So. Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, population control. Yeah.
Yeah, self-populate, but critical mass. Sorry, that's the name.
Okay, yeah.
1990, Alan Ayckbourn's Man of the Moment premieres in London. What was it? Okay. So he's a playwright and director.
Apparently. Moving on up to 1991, The Silence of the Lambs, film based on the book by Thomas Harris, directed by Jonathan Demme, and starring Jodie Foster and Anthony Hopkins, was released, later received the Best Picture in 1992. Yes.
That is one of the greatest movies, so.
And yet again, that's another movie I have yet to see.
It's sick, dude. Yeah. Sick.
Yeah. I remember when that came out, or actually like 10 years later or something, like when I was in high school, one of my friends, he loved to say like "Silence Lamb." So,
oh God.
So like whenever I just like start rambling on, he's just like "Silence Lamb," and I'm like, "Oh, sorry."
I think out of this show, me and you are the worst at just going off of the subject of something.
Yeah, it's that Alice syndrome. So
I get you going, and then we're just talking about nothing. Like right now.
Yeah. 1992, the comedy film Wayne's World, starring Mike Myers and Dana Carvey, based on their Saturday Night Live sketch, premiered. All right.
Wayne's World, excellent.
That's another movie I've yet to see. No. We got another Daytona 500, 1993, the 35th Daytona 500. Dale Jarrett driving for Joe Gibbs Racing, won from Dale Earnhardt and Geoff Bodine.
Whoa! That's a feat, bro.
Yep. And then back to you.
ESPY Awards, 1994, second ESPY Awards. Barry Bonds, Julie Crone, win.
All right, I know about Barry Bonds.
Well, I think everybody does.
Yeah. Huh. Swingman, I've never heard of that.
Hey, don't worry about it. Hold on, something just flew over. 1 second. Okay,
All
I'm
right.
good. 1995, the Portland Trailblazers trade Clyde Drexler to the Houston Rockets, who end up winning the 1995 NBA championship.
Huh.
Wow, that was a stupid move.
No, the Rockets sounds like wait, who won the 1995 championship? Hold on, let me check this out. Who won? The Houston Rockets. So the Rockets got Clyde Drexler, and then they ended up winning the championship. So Clyde Drexler, might have been like that extra icing on the cake, to secure their winning. I never heard the term swingman, NBA swingman.
I think it's like I'm not even gonna try to answer that. You got your forward, center, all that. I think it's just a terminology.
A swingman is a player capable of playing effectively in two different positions, and especially of playing both guard and forward on a basketball team. Huh.
Right.
All right. Whose turn was it? Yours? I've completely forgotten.
I think I did 2.
Okay.
Television debut, 1996, Live by Request, debuts on the A&E network based on singer Tony Bennett's idea. The set list was determined by viewer phone calls. Bennett starred in the first episode, wins an Emmy Award, individual performance on a variety or music program.
Huh.
I mean, it's Tony Bennett. You walk on the screen, you get an award.
He kind of huh. You know what?
Does he have a neck?
No, I'm not sure. Maybe. But no, I'm sitting here. I'm staring at his face. He looks like the owner of the grocery store from Hot Fuzz. Like, because he's always smiling, Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Hot Fuzz grocery store owner, Simon Skinner. Okay. So this is not the same guy.
Oh, it's definitely not Tony Bennett. I can tell you that much.
I was just gonna say though, because he's always smiling. So like I thought that was him. Anyway, we got another Daytona 500 in 1999, the 41st Daytona 500. Jeff Gordon won, the first Daytona 500 pole sitter to win the race since Bill Elliott in 1987. Wow. What's a pole sitter? That doesn't sound good.
You never heard of a pole sitter, bro?
No.
Okay, well, I can't explain it to you because I don't know either.
What is a pole sitter? Pole sitting is a practice of sitting on top of a pole, such as a flagpole, for extended lengths of time.
I knew that definition.
I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. So he was a pole sitter, and then he was a driver.
Yeah.
Huh.
No.
That's interesting.
It's his placement and where you start the race.
Dude, some of these images are terrifying. Like, can you imagine climbing up that and then like having to get in that? Like, bro, like.
And how long do you sit there?
Oh
my God! Look how high that one is.
Jesus, dude.
Oh my God!
This guy has whole setup. Wow.
That one dude was actually what was that stupid trend back in 2011?
Planking.
Planking that fucker.
He's
What
planking. Wow. Huh.
Parkour.
Parkour. In the year 2000, we have the 8th ESPY Awards. Tiger Woods and Mia Hamm won. All right.
You're gonna get sued if we keep singing that.
The year 2000.
Yeah.
Well, go for it. I have nothing to take.
Yeah, no shit. Arlington, Texas. I live there. No, I don't, but close. 2010, 59th NBA All-Star Game. Cowboy Stadium, Arlington, Texas, beats West one. Wait, what does that say? 141 to 139. MVP Dwayne Wade. Miami Heat. I guess that's a guard. The
guard, yeah. Dwayne Wade. That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah, and that's funny because I believe the stadium was built in 2009, and then they did the. That was the first cool thing we got here.
Huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got to watch it get built.
That would have been nice.
And,
so.
Yeah, they bulldozed all the project departments.
Jeez.
Yeah. But everyone that lived in one got $9,000.
That's a nice little payout right there.
Yeah. Is mine still?
Yep,
okay.
I believe it's your third one here.
Yeah, I mean, it's got my name. 2010, Alexander Bilade wins the gold medal in the freestyle skiing men's moguls event, becoming the first Canadian, oh God, to win a gold medal during a Canadian-hosted Olympics. Look, dude, of course they won in their own country.
The first time. It took all the way till 2010. That took
a while. Come on, Canada, get your shit together.
And that's not just like the Winter Olympics. That's Olympics, period. You know, summer included. Like, so.
Yeah.
Wow.
They have the hottest summers with the most humidity and then the coldest winters. That's so funny.
We have a conference of interest in 2014. Actress Ellen Page came out as gay in a speech at the Human Rights Campaign's Time to Thrive conference. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And we got another Olympic gold here, 2014, for the first time in men's figure skating. All 3 Olympic singles medalists are of Asian descent. Yuzuru Hanyu of Japan got the gold, Patrick Chan of Canada, and Denis Ten of Kazakhstan. Huh.
Kazakhstan is Asian?
No, they're of Asian descent. So these are people who are, you know, of Asian descent living in non-Asian countries. Well, Japan is an Asian country, but Canada and Kazakhstan are not. So, but
I'm glad you explained to me that Japan is an Asian country. Thank you.
2017, Laris World Sports Awards at Monte Carlo Sporting in Monaco. Sportsman, Uasian Bolt. Sportswoman, Simon Biles, and team, the Chicago Cubs.
Chicago. Excuse me, it's Usain Bolt?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I always read his name as Uasian Bolt. I don't know why.
Uasian Bolt?
Yeah. Uasian Bolt. Like.
And the funny thing is his name is Bolt, and he was the fastest man alive for a while.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Back to you.
All right, I love this dude because he's great at like 3 different winter sports, and skateboarding. 2018 American snowboarder Shaun White wins an unprecedented 3rd Olympic halfpipe gold medal. Previous 2006 and 2010 at the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics.
Yep. Pyeongchang. I wonder where that is, because I know the capital of North Korea is Pyongyang. But what is Pyeongchang? Oh, I don't want images. I want... where is that? It is in South Korea. Okay.
Okay, well that makes sense then. Done. Then you pull up that guy. South African history. All right. 2018 South African President Jacob Zuma resigns from office. I remember that.
Huh.
I mean, there was some shady shit going down, I think.
Is it just me, or does his head look like a malformed milk dud?
Oh my god! And look how wide his mouth is.
Yeah, it's like, like.
So not only does he's got like the big round head, he's got like the mouth to match.
Yeah.
He could eat you like a snake.
That's terrifying.
Hey, real quick before we end the show here,
Well, we still have births and deaths, actually.
Oh yeah, we do. But I would like for everybody to write in the comments, happy birthday to somebody special here. So everybody wish Xander a happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm even wearing my an old shirt I have. It says "Ding," like like level up. It's a WoW shirt from back in the day, and on the back it says "Grats." So it's like I leveled up.
Hell yeah! Happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you. But yeah, do you mind taking this last article? This 2022 here, just last year.
Yeah, last year, 2022, the Megadrought affecting American Southwest is now considered the worst for 1,200 years, according to scientists. Wow. I remember that too, like when everyone was like freaking out. I remember it like it was last year, dude.
What a coincidence. But yeah, like you and I, we both know somebody who lives out in the American Southwest.
Uh-huh.
Actually, we know several people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Anyway, before we move on to Burst and Death's audience, were there any articles that grabbed your attention more than most? Anything you wish we had elaborated on? Anything you would have liked to say had you been here? Start a dialogue down in the comments section. Anyway, moving on up to Burst, starting us off in 1404. We have Leon B. Alberti, was an Italian Renaissance humanist and architect. Tempio Malestiano, Palazzo Rucali, Santa Maria Novella, born in Genoa, Republic of Genoa. I want to check this stuff out because I'm kind of a sucker for architecture. Oh, okay. That looks like
very pretty.
It's a church with church-like qualities. What does this one look like though? Let's see here. Palazzo Rucali. Oh, it's a building.
Is that the same thing?
No.
Oh, there we go.
These are different. Although that's a cool door. So.
Yeah, I like doors.
I like doors too. They allow me to enter buildings without having to remove a wall. This one looks really good though. This is the best out of the three.
Oh, and look at that obelisk right next to it. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. Hell
It
yeah.
is. Like that's the best building out of those three that we just looked at.
Yeah, I would like to actually have something that to like live in, dude. You know.
Well, that's a little palatial, but you know.
Did you say palatial? You're sick.
Despacio.
Desperado.
Anyway, we got Babur, 1483. Was a Timurid founder and the first emperor of the Mughal dynasty in the Indian subcontinent from 1526 to 30. Born in Adijan Timurid Empire, which is present-day Uzbekistan. He died in 1530. Dang, that's one hell of a turban he has there. Although
I can't see it. So
let me bigger the picture here for you.
not you. No, it's not you. I was AFK for 1 second grabbing an apple.
This is weird. It looks like a Japanese wearing Muslim attire.
Yeah, like the what are they called?
Oh, the Uyghurs?
No, the what?
The Uyghurs in China.
No, the outfit, the ones with the swords from like Turkey or somewhere.
The Mongols?
Man, I just had a brain fart. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna ramble on for no reason.
Anyway, we got Frederick Douglass, born on this date in either 1817 or 18. A black U.S. abolitionist, lecturer, and editor who was also an escaped slave. The exact birth year is unknown. He was born in Talbot County, Maryland, and he died in 1895. So, but yeah, like he did a lot. Like I'm confusing him with that one guy who, is this the guy who stole the boat? Um, I don't think so. Um, no. So no. But he did a lot of um, literary work and whatnot. Anyway,
He wrote stuff.
yes. Anyway, your turn, sir.
Christopher Latham Scholes, 1819 to 1890, American newspaper man, politician, and inventor of the typewriter. Sweet Dill.
Yeah.
Born in Mooresburg, Pennsylvania. And if you didn't know, Pennsylvania is on the east coast of the United States of America.
Yes, that is factually correct. I love it though. It's just like he's a newspaper man. Like he's a man who does newspaper, yada yada. But that brings up like I say that this is becoming my catchphrase. I've talked about this before on the show several times. You know, like on the keyboard, you have the QWERTY. You know, like all the layouts of all the letters. You know, the keys. Yeah. The reason why it's like that is because that's actually carried over from the typewriter, because you had only so much amount of space, and every key has its own little thing. So because of the constraints, the keys were placed where they were, and instead of like having an alphabetical and all that stuff, keyboard like A B C D E at the top and all that stuff, they just carried it over from the typewriter, so they didn't have to retrain all the office workers.
Now I gotta tell you another piece of information. I'll do it quick. The QWERTY keyboard, as you say, the typewriters actually used to be A, B, C, D, E, F, like that, and the office workers were typing too fast and breaking the keyboards, or the typewriters. Excuse me. So they thought rearranging the letters would slow them down, and eventually they got proficient with that as well. So.
Yeah. Huh, that's interesting. I don't remember that. That's really interesting. So.
Yep.
Scrolling on down, here we go.
I smart.
Yeah.
Is it mine?
I believe so.
Okay, Jack Benny, 1894 to 1974, American comedian, the Jack Benny Program, born in Chicago, Illinois.
All right. And that's out in the Midwest. So.
Yes, in the United States.
Yes. Oh, you're such a silly. I swear. We got Mickey Wright, born on the state in 1935. She was a U.S. golfer, got 13 major titles, 82 LPGA Tour wins. Wow. Born in San Diego, California, died 3 years ago in 2020.
Rest in peace.
Yep.
Awesome job you did, golfing.
Yep. Michael Bloomberg, 1942, a U.S. businessman who co-founded Bloomberg LP, mayor of New York City from 2002 through 13, and philanthropist, born in Boston, Massachusetts. And I agree with you. Blech. So, screw this guy.
I almost choked up my damn apple I'm eating.
Dang.
I didn't put salt on it, okay?
Wait, who put salt on an apple?
No, I'm just saying. He banned salt. He banned anything over so many ounces of soda.
Oh, he's the guy behind the soda thing. Oh, what an ass.
No restaurants could leave salt out on the table. If you requested it, you could get it.
Why?
That's just, I don't know.
Did he have something? That sounds like satanic because, the whole superstition, if you spill salt, you throw it over your shoulder so the devil doesn't come. So, maybe he was the devil. Maybe he was trying to prevent people from having salt to prevent him from coming. I don't know. Anyway, we got Carl Bernstein, 1944, a U.S. investigative reporter who covered Watergate for the Washington Post, born in Washington, D.C. 79 today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
That has to be wild. He covered the Watergate, and how long has Nixon been dead?
Don't ask me, bro.
Yeah.
I just know that he's unalive, and I don't care.
Yeah. We also have Teller from Penn and Teller, 1948, a U.S. magician, Penn and Teller, as I said. He's also an illusionist, born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Where's Pennsylvania? Philadelphia?
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, I believe, is somewhere on the east coast of the United States of America.
I think you're right.
I think so. I'll have to look at a map.
Oh my god. Let's see here. Here we go.
Oh, what?
Your turn, sir.
It bugged out on me. I couldn't read. Mark Rutte, 56th birthday. 1967 Dutch politician, prime minister, 2010 to now. Born in Hague, Netherlands.
Niedermeyer.
9/11. What?
What?
It's too early.
Oh, hey, we were talking about this guy just yesterday.
I want to read it! Simon Pegg, 53rd birthday. Hell yeah! That's my dude.
Yeah.
1970. English comedian, actor. Shaun of the Dead, best movie. Mission Impossible, born in Brockworth, England.
He was also in Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz. Star Trek, the newer movies.
Yes.
As Scotty.
Yes. There's a movie out there called Run Fat Boy Run. It's pretty interesting.
Great movie.
What are the other ones? Like why can't
He just did a romantic comedy recently too.
Huh.
So I can't remember. It was on Hulu.
He was in some kind of weird time travel movie as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, you know, the one with the bar. Like,
I can't think of the damn name. Damn it. Whatever.
yeah. But there's another movie. I don't know why. Hold on a second. You know, I got Simon Pegg movies. Let's see here. He was in Ice Age? He was in Luck?
He's a voice,
Huh.
yeah.
He did. Oh, yeah, he was in America, the motion picture. I was showing this to you, the trailer.
Yesterday. And
Yeah.
I laughed because he was in it. I was like, really?
Yeah. Let's see here. More. There's another movie that it's
Holy crap, he's been in a lot of movies.
yeah, he has. He was in. Oh, that's right. He was in Ready Player One. He was the robot guy. But why can't I remember?
Yeah.
I see that we've been joined by Mirax as well. By the way, welcome to the show,
What's
good sir.
up?
How you
We're
doing?
live right now, so
Okay.
Yeah.
How many people are watching?
We're not watching. That's it. The World's End. The World's End. The bar hopping movie.
oh yeah. Why wouldn't we know? You had to do all the bars, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. No, we are actually live on air right now, Mirax. We're doing a history show. Anyway, let's move on up here. You got another one, Mr. Carrera.
Rob Thomas, come on, baby, like one of the best singers ever. Not really, but cool. 1972, American singer, Matchbox 20, born in Landstuhl, West Germany. What?
Wow.
Landstuhl, West Germany. Wow. I guess he was probably a military baby.
I don't know.
I mean, Rob Thomas doesn't sound German, so
I don't know. Maybe. Like,
unless it's a stage name.
man, like, you know, that's wild. Like, can you imagine being born like in West Germany and something, and like you're watching your country like reunify, like.
Yeah, like 1972. Like, yeah.
Anyway, we also have Danai Gura, 45 today. She was born on this date in 1978. She's a Zimbabwean U.S. actress and playwright, The Walking Dead and Black Panther, born in Grinnell, Iowa. Huh. So, like,
What?
yeah. How could she be a Zimbabwean if she's born here? I guess she got dual citizenship for over there, but that's... Huh.
I'm pretty sure I heard her talking. I thought she had a British accent. Maybe I'm just crazy. Anyways.
Well, you are, but, you know, that's neither here nor there, as Alice would say.
Yeah.
Well, we got Freddie Highmore, 31 today, in 1992. Actually, we missed one. 1987, me. So, I almost skipped over my own freaking birthday.
He's doxing himself. He's a genius.
Oh yeah, it's big brain time.
Big brain.
Anyway, in 1992, we have Freddie Highmore, an English actor, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the new one, August Rush, and The Good Doctor, born in Camden Town, London. All right.
He's actually a pretty good actor too.
Yep. Let's move on up into deaths. Mr. Carrera, do you want to start us off in 270?
Man, I remember that like it was
A couple thousand years
a
ago?
long time. Yeah, Saint Valentine. What the hell, dude? This is a good one. Saint Valentine dies giving birth to Valentine's Day. Some sources say 269, others say 273. Let's just not argue, guys.
Let's just say 269. Because,
because I like that.
Because you can, do a lot of jokes with that,
Hey, I mean, 269s are better than one.
Oh, God. Anyway.
Sorry. Richard II, 1367 to 1400. Nice even year. King of England, 1377 to 99. Murdered at the age of 33 at Pontefract Castle.
Dang. Murdered.
Well.
That's not nice. Ooh.
Somebody's a mean person.
Oh, this guy. So this is when it happened. Okay.
I know. Well, that's when it happened. Well,
Well,
I don't know what.
You're gonna understand when you finish reading this. The way this guy died is tragic but funny.
James Cook, 1728 to 1799, British explorer, navigator, and cartographer. There you go. Discovered and explored Australia, Pacific Islands, and New Zealand for Britain. Killed in a fight with Hawaiians near Kealakekio at 50.
Yeah, he was killed by a bunch of Hawaiians, like one of the most laid-back people stereotypically on Earth.
They just chill on the beach with ukuleles, and they see this guy like, no, bro.
Just did kill him, smash him over the head with a ukulele and a pina colada. Death. We got William Blackstone, 1780, was an English jurist. Blackstone's commentaries died at the age of 56. Wow.
Probably from heart disease.
Yeah, he looks like a very round man. So,
those wigs. Apparently, those wigs that they wore were nasty.
Yeah, they don't wash them. God knows what's in there. The sweat, the mildew, bugs.
Yeah, they were full of lice and bugs and bed bugs.
Yeah, I remember hearing a story about this one lady. Like you remember the style, the beehive haircut. Like it was way up. But she'd never washed it or anything for like weeks and such, and then all of a sudden a bunch of spiders started coming out. What happened was a spider had gotten into her beehive hairdo and laid eggs, and then they were all coming out of her hair. So keep yourself clean, people. I was gonna go for dreadlocks. I'm not doing that now. Yeah, no, don't. Dreadlocks are very unsanitary. Anyway, we got John Dickinson, 1808, was a U.S. lawyer, actually an American lawyer, and governor of Delaware and Pennsylvania. Died at the age of 75. Where's Pennsylvania?
Oh, let's see. I gotta. Can you bring up a globe for me? I think it's on the east coast of the United States of America. I might be wrong.
You're right. You are correct. It's on the east.
It's northeast, yeah. Yeah,
you betcha.
I like gold.
We also have Vincent Guerrero, 1831, a Mexican revolutionary hero, general, and the second president of Mexico from 1829, but he was executed by firing squad at the age of 48. Dang.
You did a bad job, brother, after being a hero.
Yeah, I know, right? Wow.
You know what? You're so good, we're just gonna kill you.
Yeah. Wow. His execution in 1831 by the conservative government that ousted him shocked the young nation.
Wow.
Oh, he abolished slavery during his brief term as president. So why did they kill him? This guy's just all around good.
Probably because they wanted to buy slaves, like everybody at the time.
I guess so. Well. Ooh, you get a good one here. Well, not good because he died, but like this is a big name. So.
William Tecumseh.
Tecumseh.
Sherman. Died 1891. American Major General in the Union Army, dies at 71.
Yep. Sherman's March to the Sea.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know, Bill. Come on, bro.
Actually, we talked about him not too long ago. Was he born recently? February 8th. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. So he died 6 days after his birthday. That's kind of... Well, at least he made it, so...
At least he made it to death.
Well, no, he made it to his birthday, unlike, Betty White and a lot of other people, so...
P.G. Wodehouse, 1881 to 1975. That's a... Wow, yeah. English-American writer, Bertie Wooster novels, huh? Dies at 93. I'd never heard of those.
Neither have I. And then, here you go. Aww.
Oh, is that the clone?
Yeah.
Dolly the sheep. Oh, yeah. They didn't do very good a job, apparently.
Well, it lived for like 9 years, dude.
Don't tell me what's cool and what's not cool, okay? Thank you. 1996 to 2003. First mammal to be cloned from an adult cell dies young from progressive lung disease at age 6.
So I did my math wrong. It was 6, but still, like, for a clone, I think that sounds, pretty lengthy life. At least initially,
There's, what is it? There's an actual term for that. What you clone from usually dies around the same. What you clone from, the age that it was at.
Huh.
Then there's a terminology from that. It was actually on not Family Guy, American Dad. They talked about it. But once it reaches the age of whatever they cloned it from, it dies, like cellular decay or something.
Yeah, I think I remember like what you're talking about from that show, because they cloned other things and then it died. Actually, no, wasn't it? No, it was Family Guy when Stewie cloned himself and Brian, and then they started falling apart.
Oh, well, yeah, they did that too, but on American Dad, Steve and what's his name wanted to have girlfriends for prom, and they aged real fast. But once they hit the age of the girls that they cloned, they got the DNA from, they died.
Oh.
So I guess Seth MacFarlane was running out of ideas, so he used it in both.
Yep.
Anyway, or just really wants you to know clones die.
Yep. Well, everything dies, so... Anyway, that shall conclude the show. Once again, you can check the underbar of the description for any links you may find interesting, including but not limited to all things Omni Coalition. I've completely lost my thought here. Oh yeah, for your dose of past events daily, we stream every day at 10 in the morning Pacific time, which is 11 Mountain.
It's usually around 1 o'clock here.
Well,
excuse me, we started a little slower. It's 12 p.m. here.
Yep, and 1 o'clock on the east. Yeah, no, we started an hour later today because I'm hungover because I partied a little too hard last night. Anyway, for all of you and all of us, I am Xander.
And I am Carrera.
Yep. And we have Krieger and Marax in the live studio audience. Anyway, until you catch us tomorrow, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. Toodles!